So this is a really old banshee sounder, and this is what looks to be its tone generator. Of course, one of this design high frequency version appears to be multi-tone. I will also demonstrate the tone settings of it. However, I'm going to reveal the truth about the 1980s banshee sounders. So I've taken the tone generator, screws it out, and I'll be removing it all. So yeah, there's nothing in it now. Put it aside. So you may think this is actually the tone generator, but it kind of isn't. And here's the speaker, but you see there's the 4 wires going to the tone settings here, and there's 6 screws and the speaker has got this plastic thing over it. So let's just look inside. Let's see. So let's just open this thing up. The speaker is a separate part, and you can see there is more circuit board in this thing. And my point is that this is actually identical to a AP Besson Cybertone. So the truth is that these original AP Besson banshee sounders actually contain the AP Besson Cybertone. The only person who's ever done a video of a Cybertone is Blue Cylinder. Now the original banshee sounders are made by company AP Besson Limited, which is of course the older version of Ossian Besson, which made banshees in the 1990s. But AP Besson is the original company name. It was just renamed Ossian Besson in the early 1990s when they made the low profile banshee, the more common type. And so this bit doesn't actually have any tone circuits at all. All it's got is a resistor, that's just for the tone settings, and the terminals, which have 12 and 24 volt mode. But clearly, the truth is that these are actually Cybertone sounders, but they've just made a new casing for them. If you don't know what a Cybertone is, it's an AP Besson panel sounder, and that's why it doesn't really have any mountings on it. So this is actually the tone generator, not this. So I'll put it back together and I'll demonstrate it all. This sounder has 4 tones, but it's not the same 4 tones you get with the banshee we all know today. So here's the first tone. Being high frequency, it can be a bit loud, but it is louder with the casing in it. So now I'm going to move these wires around and try out the others. Okay, tone 2. That sounds like a female scream, to be honest. And finally, tone 4. It's definitely ear raping. So now I'm going to put the whole thing back together. Now I'm not too sure if this sounds like a real Cybertone. I know they have more tones than this, but they might have they can vary a bit. So I reckon this one's a different kind. Certainly as its is only high frequency. So, and the tone section on this is set back to its original high frequency fast loop. I think this kind of banshee sounder, being high frequency, is more ideal for burglar alarm systems, perhaps. Normally, a high frequency banshee was actually called a bedlam sounder, but as this one is just called a normal banshee, so I don't think this one was ever called a bedlam. And there is such thing as just a regular banshee HF, but normally for a bedlam sounder, the way you can tell it is if the casing is red on the outside and white in this bit. Now, bedlams are more well known than this, and they're literally just a high frequency version of the regular banshee sounder.